Hey guys, what's up? It's Mike Malbro from attractedlive.com, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how you can do market research in a way that you can basically eliminate as much possibility of failure as possible when you're starting your business online. Okay, so it's really easy. The only thing you have to do is just make sure that you follow these steps that I'm going to go over with you right here, and you're going to cut down a lot of errors. All right, so here's the first thing I want you guys to do before we get started, actually, is right here. I have the Moz Bar plugin for Chrome. Go ahead and download that. That'll help you out in a little bit, and I'll show you exactly how in a moment. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to do, okay? So when you're doing market research, you're trying to basically find people who are looking for a specific problem to be solved, and just solve that problem for them and put it out so that they can find your product, okay? Or your service or your site or whatever it is you do. All right, so first things first we're going to do is go to Google and type in keyword planner. I've already done that. And we're going to go ahead and I haven't done any of this ahead of time. So before I get into it, if this gets crazy, it's not planned. Okay, it's just spur of the moment. I'm just trying to get this thing done for you guys so you can see if it's a good fit for you. So here we go. Keyword planner. I'm going to click that. And it's going to take us to the Google Keyword Planner. If you don't have a Google email account, you probably don't have a cell phone. But yeah, if you don't have a keyword or a Google account, go ahead and make one, because you can't use the AdWords keyword tool without a email account. Okay, so we're gonna let it load up. All right, and let me start over right here. I don't need those keywords. All right, now up here where it says search for new keywords using a phrase, website, or category, we're gonna click that. Okay, now that box comes up and we're gonna put our cursor in there. Now I'm just gonna act as if I'm a tennis player, right? If I want to talk about tennis, or I really want to master tennis for some reason, okay, and that just came off the top of my head. I have no idea why I picked tennis at all. And we're gonna go down here to get ideas. And actually, I have a couple of my filters on from last time I did my keyword research, so I can actually, let me see. Let me go ahead and clear all these keywords out. All right. And then save. That shouldn't do much to this keyword, the tennis keyword, but we'll see. All right, so go to keyword ideas and click that. Okay, that'll give you the actual keywords that we're looking for. Now, as you can see, okay, when you look at tennis, it says there is 1 million monthly average searches. That means that people go to Google and type in some keyword with tennis. So it could be tennis, it could be tennis tutorials, it could be tennis elbow, it could be anything having to do with tennis. All right, but for what we're trying to do, we're trying to find the most exact number of phrases possible. Okay, or not number, but exact phrase possible. So the more words in the phrase, the better. But we also want to have a good number of people searching for our phrase so that we can master something that is worthwhile. Because you don't want to, here we go. I'm going to actually set this to 100 first and foremost. But what we don't want to do is have it be something like where we're focusing on tennis completely as our keyword term, basically our topic. Because if we focus only on tennis, it's going to take us forever to really become the authority when it comes to tennis. What we want to do is we want to look for keywords. We're going to go over here to filter. All right, and go over here to average monthly searches. Click that and go down to between. All right, And what I like to do is between 100 and 10,000. All right, and then click. Actually, before I do that, no, I'll just go ahead and do that. I know this might be confusing, you guys. I don't want to confuse you any more than you have to be if this is a brand new thing for you. But so here we go. We've got the keyword searches, and we're just going to click average monthly searches, so it will sort by those. All right, and as we see, fastest tennis serve, right? We could talk about how to get the fastest tennis serve possible, stuff like that. But something tells me people aren't actually looking for this. They may be looking for something like videos of the fastest tennis serve ever or something like that. So we're going to look through here and find something that we can help people with if we were a tennis coach, or if we wanted to learn more about tennis and also help other people learn about tennis. Okay, so how to play tennis. Okay, you could talk about the rules of tennis, anything like that. So we're going to click this arrow thing to add it to the plan. It pops over to the side, and then that goes into a list, and I'll show you where the list pops up. All right, once you click that, there's the list right there. Okay, and all of the keywords are going to be on that. So we're going to close that real quick. All right, so let's just keep scrolling through. I'm not going to make this an all-day thing. Okay, tennis shoes for men. Now this is what they call a buyer keyword, because this is ultimately people looking for tennis shoes for men are probably looking to buy some shoes to play tennis in, and they're a man. Okay, so all you would have to do is do a review of the best tennis shoes for men. So you might make a video or article about the top 3 tennis shoes for men. Okay, so we're going to click that. Okay, and I'm only just going to get 5. What I would say is get 5 to 10 for the first day that you're doing this, okay? Because it's a very, very quick thing that we're going to do. All right, so let's see. Rules of tennis. Let's do that. And you see best tennis shoes. Where is it? Best tennis shoes right here. I'm not going to actually add that because we have the well, actually best tennis shoes is different because you can use that for men and women. So I'm going to add that too. Okay, and we got 4. We're going to do one more, and let's see if we can get a full-blown question. Okay, like a how-to. And actually, here's a simple way to do it. We're going to just go over here to keywords to include, type in how to, okay, and then click save, and it's going to load up. If there is any how-to questions, it'll find it. Okay, I don't know if it has any how-to questions. Nope, doesn't look like it. So we're going to go ahead and delete that. As you can see, this is definitely an on-the-spot thing. Okay, so let's just go down, and we'll go to click that, and let's click it like 2 more times. All right, so I'm just gonna scroll up through these. And let me see. Tennis rackets for sale. No. Tennis racket bag. Head tennis bag. And Head is a brand. Portable tennis net. Okay, best tennis racket. Okay, so now we've got 5 video ideas. Okay, So here's what most people would teach you. Most people would teach you, say, okay, now you have 5 video ideas or 5 article ideas about something that you can study and something that you can teach on. So you're going to go through and make these. I'm going to tell you not to do that yet. Okay, so here's what we're actually going to do. Okay, we're going to go ahead and copy these. Okay, and close that. And let me see. I've got a text document up already, and don't mind that. But we're going to go ahead and for each of these, I'm only going to do for one, but for each of these, we'll go through and copy it and then paste it back into this right here, okay? And click Get Ideas. Now, here's also a little trick that I'm going to do. Okay, this is the fancy stuff, okay? So don't get confused. What we're going to do is we're going to take off these filters right here. Alright, first, we're going to take those off. And then, after that's done loading, I'm going to go here, and it says keyword options, right? Only search items closely related to my search term. We're going to click that and turn it on, and then save. So that's only going to leave us keywords that talk about how to play tennis specifically. Alright? How to play tennis for beginners. Now, here's something to think about, right? If you don't know anything about tennis, or even if you do know something about tennis, the best people to focus on first is teaching a beginner. And the reason why is because a beginner knows absolutely nothing yet. So anything you learn, if you're a beginner, is going to help a beginner, if you understand what I'm saying. If you have some experience, you already know how to teach how a beginner should play, but it's easier to teach a beginner because it gives you a structure to teach the fundamentals, so that you're building people's confidence and building their knowledge base along the way. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and delete the other keywords we had, because I already have them saved, and I'm going to grab 3 of these, okay? So we got how to play tennis for beginners. Alright, how to play tennis like a pro. Now you see it doesn't have a lot of search terms. That's not really a big deal because we're not actually focusing on how to play tennis for beginners. We're actually focusing on, or how to play tennis like a pro. We're focusing on how to play tennis, period. So all of these things are going to be talking about how to play tennis. Alright, so I'm going to click this one, how to play tennis for kids. And this is really actually a pretty good, it looks pretty good because you got all kinds of stuff. How to play lawn tennis, I don't know anything about that. How to play, what was it? How to play tennis video. Like if you were going to make a video to teach people how to play tennis video, you could click that in there. Okay. How to teach a child to play tennis. Alright, how to teach kids to play tennis. Alright, and you see that there's plenty of ideas in here. Rules on how to play tennis. So I'm just going to leave it at this. We got 6 of them right here, right? Alright, so now what we're going to do, we're going to capture these again on our clipboard. Copy those and paste them onto the notepad again. Alright. So now we've got 6 keywords about how to play tennis. All right. So we're going to go ahead, grab this first one. All right. Copy that. Now we're going to close this. Okay. And what I want you to do is open up another browser. All right. And we're going to paste that into the search bar right there. Okay, so something I forgot to go over with you guys, and I'm going to go ahead and open up another browser just to show you this. All right, so this is also something that I should have done as my second step, right after I found my first keywords, or right after I decided on my keyword, is type in your original main keyword, which was tennis, okay? All right, so as you can see, there are not a lot of ads about tennis, which is ideally you want to have somebody have ads up here or on the side. And the reason why is because when you have ads, you know that there are people in your market that are making money. Okay. Now, another thing you can do to make sure that people in your market are making money, the biggest markets out there for information, for products, for services, or not services, for products and stuff like that. So you would go to Amazon. Excuse me, I got the burps. But yeah, you just go to Amazon and you type in tennis right here. All right. And it's going to give you all the potential products about tennis. As you can see, there's a lot of products about tennis. All right. But we are also looking for books. So you have right here a Kindle book right here. And you may not have a lot of them on this first page, and that's okay. So what I would do is go to books and Audible, go to books up here. All right. And then we're going to type in tennis one more time. Okay. Running a little bit slow. All right. So as you can see, you've got 13,000 books on tennis in Amazon. Over 13,000 books in Amazon. Okay. So that means that people are buying these books. This has 341 reviews on it. The original book we saw was 68 views. 28. So yeah, you can see people are buying these books. All right. There's a market for people who are looking for tennis, obviously, because 1 million people a month search tennis. All right. So now that we have that, I'm going to take you, now that you know about how to find competition. Now, here's the thing. Don't let competition scare you off, because competition lets you know that you can make money doing what you're about to do in this business model. Okay. So here's what you would want to do is you would want to look at content about how to play tennis for beginners. Okay, so since you're going to do that, you might go to YouTube, right? Since this is right up top, I'll go ahead and click that. So what you do is go to YouTube and look at how many views this keyword gets.
First things first.
All right, so this is a video that has 185,000 views. All these related videos, 92,000, 53,000, 26,000, 3 million, 331,000, so on and so forth. A lot of views. Okay, so let's put our keyword in here. All right, now before I click enter, this is what's called as basically these are synonym words. Okay, these are other things that people have searched. The most searched things when it comes to tennis for beginners, how to play tennis for beginners. So if you ran out of ideas about how to play tennis, all you would have to do is come in here and put your keyword in here and take one of these ideas and make a video, a tutorial, or whatever around that. Okay, so I'm going to click this search button. Now here's another trick on how to find out if you got a viable market. Okay, so you have tennis lessons, and you see right here it has a link. These links means that somebody has probably a product or something to sell on their site. See that? Links. Another thing you're looking at is the views. All right, how many years ago or how long ago did they post the video? How many views they have? All right, and what you would like to see is something where it's maybe like less than a year and a large amount of views, or a pretty decent amount of views. It doesn't really matter if that much, because you're gonna do more than one video, and you're gonna be doing videos at least a few a month. I would say 2 to 4 a month, maybe even 5 a month if you've got the time. And they don't have to be like studio quality videos. You just put up, you can record them with your cell phone, like these guys are obviously recording with their cell phone. and put up, you know, a good video. So what I would do is I would, you know, first and foremost, go through a couple of these videos, watch and take notes. All right, give yourself like 20 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that, to watch through, you know, the videos, and just write down notes on some key points and make a quick outline. All right, and then you can go back, you know, take a break for maybe like 20-30 minutes, and really just sit and think about what you learned. Okay, and then come back and write in maybe 3 to 5 sentences for each part of your outline. So if you have an outline with 3 bullet points, write 3 to 5 sentences with each bullet point, and that'll give you basically about a page of content, so that you can either use that to post online and try to make money from that by promoting other people's products or your own product, or you can actually use that as a script and go ahead and use those as talking points to talk through a video. And it, you know, you can either face the camera, or you can, you know, splice videos from up here on YouTube and just talk over them. Okay. Another thing I want to do really quick, just to show you guys ideas. Okay, so something else you can do, right? Just to make sure that you have a decent market. All right, so this one has 2 days ago 14 videos, 972 subscribers. Now these subscribers don't really mean anything, but what you're really trying to do, these have the most views. Okay, so since I see that there's a couple of these that have very low subscribers, very low amounts of videos, it wouldn't take much for you to dominate the tennis market. Okay, now as we can see, these have, you know, fairly low views, 6,700 or 800, 2,000. So you can actually take and go through and basically crush this market as soon as you enter it. Now, one more thing I'm going to show you guys before we get out of here is how to figure out your true competition. All right, now when I say that, when I go to Google or I go to YouTube, right, and I type in the keyword that we're looking for, it's going to come up with a number that's, all right, this one says 500,000 video results. This one says 1.4 million, basically. But that's not the true results, because these are not exact. This is broad. So what you would do is put these in quotes, okay? Now that brings it down to 23,000. That's a lot more manageable than a million, okay? Now let's do it on here. All right, we're going to do it for YouTube. All right, so we see 513. That's a lot more manageable. Now the final step, you remember I brought up Moz Bar earlier. Let's click the Moz Bar. Okay, and as Moz Bar loads up, what it's going to do is it's going to tell me basically the strength of the links. So as you can see, the domain, this stands for domain authority, right? Domain authority for this is 100, but the page authority is 1. Page authority is 1. This one is 47, and it has 3 links to it, okay? This it's a regular website, has 436 links, page authority of 36, and a domain authority of 34. So the best thing I think you could do for yourself with this is to go through, make yourself a quick video, and then shoot some links to it. Okay, and I can actually show you. I wasn't going to show you that, guys, but I'm giving you a little bit of extra. This is literally a full-blown business model I'm giving you. I just haven't shown you how to get paid from it, and I'll go ahead and do that too, just to make sure that I'm over-delivering. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to a website called Fiverr, Fiverr.com. Okay. Now, Fiverr.com is a website where everything basically just costs $5 to get somebody to do some outsourced work for you. So you don't have to know the outs and ins of your website. Let me click this Moz Bar so this thing goes away. But yeah, you don't have to know the outs and ins of what you're doing necessarily. I just want you to copy what I'm telling you to do, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is go up here, right? We're looking for Sinwire. Okay, Sinwire is just a service, okay? And we want a Sinwire blast. It may be something that we have to look for. Because most of the time people just sell the setup, but we want Sinwire actually to be a blast. So here we go. I will deliver a Sinwire social media blast for $5, guys. Okay. Now this guy has a one day for delivery. All right, has a 100% positive rating. Let's see how many people he has actually sold. He has 2 reviews. That's not really a lot. I usually like to go for at least 10, but it's $5. You know what I mean? Like it's not the end of the world if you lose $5 for your business. And most of the time, Sinwire is going to do what you need it to do. If after the end of doing a Sinwire post, if you do a Sinwire post and it doesn't start to go up immediately, then what I want you to do is go up here, find a service, and we're going to type in link building. All right. Now, I don't like doing link building on Fiverr because sometimes you run into some junk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this. You go to over here to highest rating. All right. And let me see if I can point you to one that I've used before. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the person to go to, because I'm just an awesome dude like that. Alright, so is this the right one? Okay. So this person right here, we're going to click that. It's called Dino_Stark, okay? Dino Stark has helped me a couple times before. Good stuff. It's not, obviously you see 100% rating. Now look at the reviews. Look at the reviews. Almost 40,000 reviews, 100% rating. So yeah, you don't have anything to worry about. So what I want you to do, all right, this is a little inside trick. All right, we're going to go to tiny URL. All right, tiny URL is going to basically mask our link. Okay, so if you have a link, let me show you how to do this. All right, so you would put your link in here. All right, so I'm just going to put a link in. All right, we're going to make it a tiny link, and you can make it custom if you want to. I don't. And then you just grab your link right here. You copy it to the clipboard. All right, now you go back here and you just don't even worry about the extras. Just go ahead and pay for the $5 order. So right now you're in $10 for your business. All right, this should put you right up to the top or somewhere on the first page for these videos. Okay, and if it doesn't, what I want you to do is go in and put in your title, your description, and in your tags, just your main keyword, and that's it. Okay, that is all. That's all you need to do. Now, another thing, actually, before I stop, since you do have a YouTube page or YouTube channel, what you're gonna do to make sure that you get paid, okay? I'm really giving you guys too much. I really am, but you know what? Screw it. Why not just be a cool guy, and I'll go ahead and give it to you. So we're gonna go to all right, so now you can see right here it has this little money symbol right here. You can put the money symbol on, like I have right here for a couple of these, and anytime you get traffic, it will automatically pay you for a certain amount of views. All right, but what you need is AdSense. Okay, AdSense is by Google. All right, so we're gonna go to AdSense. All right, now all you have to do is click this and log on. All right, and I'm not sure if I'm logged on or not. I haven't really been using this up until lately. So I think I got like $80 in there. But oh, why not? I'll show you. But yeah, anytime that somebody clicks on your videos, or not your video, but your videos will show ads. Okay, I'm not doing all this. Yes, I am. I want to show you guys everything. I don't know. Here we go. Alright, so all you have to do is be able to get to this home page for YouTube. Alright, and as you can see, it's like $80. I haven't really done much with it at all. I need to start doing more with it, but so here we go. Your home page, we're gonna go here. As long as you have the Google AdSense set up, all right, you can link your AdSense to your channel, and then just go through and here we go, monetization. All right, you have to have this set up, monetization. Okay, that's all. That's all you have to do. So get your monetization up through Google AdSense and through YouTube. Then you make your videos. Just, you can talk to your cell phone. You don't even have to be at the tennis court if you were doing tennis, but just talk to your cell phone, and then you go post it on YouTube, and then you go to Fiverr and you get your backlinks and your Sinwire done, and that is all. As long as you've done your keyword research, this should be a no-brainer. So go ahead, do all that. Okay, hopefully I've helped you guys. If you have any questions, go back to attractedlive.com and leave me an email message in the contact form. Okay, hopefully this has helped you guys a lot, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, peace out.